Amina Elshafei. I'm going to be making you marinated lamb backstraps with fattoush on today's market menu. Morning, Charlie. How are you?
Continental parsley.
Nice.
The round mint.
Lovely.
Spearmint.
Oh, unreal. Thank you so much, Charlie.
Okay.
Have a good one. Thank you. See ya. Doing today's market menu at Paddy's Market here. I'm going to show you one of my recipes. It's quite nostalgic to me, especially the salad component, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. To start off, I'm going to make the marinade. This whole recipe is actually Middle Eastern inspired. To make the marinade, I've got about 1.5 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. To that, I'm going to add this spice here called baharat. Baharat is a very commonly used spice mix. I guess you could say it is the equivalent of, say, the Indians' garam masala. It's always made of 7 types of spices, very fragrant, very pungent, but essentially, this is pantry staple in any Middle Eastern kitchen. So about 1 tablespoon of that into the marinade, a good amount of salt, extra virgin olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic. So try and mince this up. If you don't want to use your knife, use a mortar and pestle, or just a garlic press will do. To this marinade, we're going to add a bit of acidity. So half a lemon. We just want the juice. Just mix that up really well together. And to this, we're going to slice up some backstrap. And what I'm going to do is just very thinly slice these and just add it to that marinade. Now what you want to do is just get all that marinade over the lamb. So once that's marinated and everything's covered really nicely, pop it into the fridge for at least now. If you can do it overnight, even better. For the fattoush, it always has to have crispy bread over the top, and it's a crispy flatbread. So I'm going to do it the healthy way today. Normally it's deep fried. I've got my Lebanese bread and just a bit of olive oil over the top. Make sure your oven's nice and hot, preheated about 190, 200 degrees, fan forced, and just very liberally spread that olive oil. It doesn't have to go all over because it's going to crisp up regardless. And we're going to pop this into the oven. That bread won't take too long, so just make sure you keep an eye on it. While the bread's crisping away, we're going to start making our fattoush, which is that lovely Middle Eastern salad. I like to use red cabbage instead of lettuce because it holds its shape better, but it also gives a vibrant colour to the salad. And just finely shred it with your knife and into our salad bowl. With fattoush, you want everything or all the flavours on the one spoon when you pick up the salad. Next, our cucumber. With the cucumber, there's obviously a lot of seeds and they hold a lot of water. So what I'm going to do is actually de-seed it. Herbs are essential in fattoush, especially parsley, and we're also going to use some mint. Now, please avoid the stalks because you don't want a woody salad, you just want the leaves. You don't want a soggy salad. So just make sure you dry all your herbs after you've washed them before you cut them up. Back to our salad, we're just going to chop them into thin shreds. If you could just smell how fresh this mint is, it's superb. And straight into our salad. The last ingredient to the salad, spring onion. If you don't have spring onion, no worries, just add some red onion instead, or Spanish onion as they also call it. To our fattoush, we're going to add some tomatoes. Try and get firm tomatoes. You don't want them to split too much in the salad. So all our ingredients for the fattoush are in the bowl, and it's very nostalgic to me because it's actually my husband's favourite salad, so it's all smiles when I make it for him. Check out that bread, it's super crispy, golden, exactly how I want it. So I'm just going to leave that aside to cool down. So we've got our marinated lamb, and to add that, when I fry it all up, I'm going to get one little onion here, tops and tails off. We're just going to get them into nice thin wedges. We're going to start frying off our marinated lamb. Some olive oil into a really, really hot fry pan. And remember, lamb backstrap, it's quite lean, so don't overcook it. It only takes literally a few minutes. In we go. And we're going to add some of these onions that we chopped up. If you could just smell this. This needs just about a minute more. It's searing away really nicely. I don't want to overcook that backstrap, so I'm going to turn it off the heat and we're going to finish our fattoush. To make our dressing for the fattoush, we need a few ingredients. Lemon, salt, pomegranate molasses, extra virgin olive oil, and of course, sumac. It's actually a wild berry grown in the northern parts of the Middle East. They dry it, and this lovely intense flavour just adds a lot of zinginess to salads, to fish. It's just a beautiful flavour. a good generous amount of extra virgin olive oil. Because that sumac is quite tangy, we don't need a lot of lemon juice, so just a little bit of lemon juice. And to finish off, our pomegranate molasses. I'm just going to show you how wonderfully thick and caramel-like this pomegranate molasses is. And that is what makes fattoush amazing. To finish off, good seasoning of salt. Now mix that up all together. Look how colourful and vibrant that is. And like any other salad, just make sure you dress it just before you eat. Now we're going to plate up all of our ingredients together. So we're going to start with our fattoush. Our marinated lamb that's just been resting for a little while. I've got some of that crisp bread underneath, a wedge of lemon. I'm just going to add a little bit of that sumac over the top. And to finish this off, and some of that crisp bread over the top of the fattoush. And here it is, my fattoush salad with that marinated lamb backstrap, crisp bread, top and under, really delicious. And here's to another market menu, but my recipe is part of it.